what's up everybody? It is time for another K-pop haul. Before I get started in this haul video, I do want to give a special shout out thank you to my Muddy Cult patrons. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to become a Muddy Cult patron, hit that link in the description below. I offer extra little videos, behind the scenes stuff, unboxings I don't put here in public. It's just one album, and then I do a little review of it, and then I do car vlogs after I see movies in the theater. I also give an opportunity for you to request things for me to review or topics for me to talk about. Opportunities to request stuff for us to watch on Discord, because yes, I do a lot of Discord streaming and stuff, among other little perks that you can get on Patreon. Also, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button below. Make that red button turn into a gray button so you can be subscribed and see when I post stuff here on the channel, because sometimes I'm just all over the place in my scheduling, and that's unintentional, but I try to slip something here and there, and sometimes twice. So there you go. So, a new challenger has now entered the ring of places I obtain my K-pop CDs, which is a good and a bad thing. Good thing for my collection because they offer a lot of older CDs that I've always wanted in the past when I didn't have the money that I do have from my job. Like, you know, you get promoted, you make more bank. So I can find more things that I wanted back in the past that are there. Sometimes they're not there, but I mean, that happens everywhere. You know, don't procrastinate when you want something if you have the means to buy and support the physical, whatever. But I was looking for a specific thing, and I remember this shop being mentioned in, I think it's her name on YouTube is like Wanhead or something like that. I know she's like a huge Wonho stan or whatever, but yes, I'll put a correction if I said her name incorrectly. But not a subscriber, but I've watched a few of her things, some of her videos of like how she organizes her K-pop, seen some of her hauls of when she's unboxing a lot of bulk orders and stuff like that, and it's very impressive. I am always super impressed with K-pop collectors who get every single version of whatever album or whatever, and if you've watched K-pop haul videos that I've done in the past, you know that's not me. Not a K-pop collector, simply a music hoarder. I've always put that in my descriptions and stuff, like of myself when describing myself. Definitely music hoarder, always been music hoarder. I will totally take that title. I love music so much, and I love supporting artists. So yes, not a collector, will not get every version of stuff, and I'm glad I don't, because I just don't have the space for it. I don't even have the space for what I got. But yes, I am not going to get every version of stuff. I will get one, and hopefully I will just wait for a repackage if I know that artist is like known to do repackaged stuff. Looking at you, SM Entertainment. So anyway, I found out about this place and thought I would poke around and see what I could find of this specific album that I was looking for. They did not have it in stock, but I did eventually get it like later, and I'll talk about that in another video. Now am going to be adding to the list of K-pop places that I shop at now, Music Plaza. Don't know much about Music Plaza other than they're in California. I've never been there physically. I've only been to that one K-pop shop, and you can watch that haul video there from when I, you know, bought a bunch of stuff, and I can show you that. Without further ado, I'm going to delve into, I have two boxes and one individual thing that was in a box, but I took it out of this box because it's just one thing. Because the other places that I normally buy my K-pop from was sold out, and I have yet to touch Yes Asia. One day I am going to buy some stuff from Yes Asia, but right now I've been bouncing between Eve Pink, Violet K-pop, because they're about 30-40 minutes away from me, and Sub K-shop. So those are my three go-tos, and now I have added Music Plaza to my list, and then in the future there's one more one more shop that I'm adding. I have been there physically. It's that same shop, K-pop Music Town, because I've been there physically. I bought some stuff from them online because I have no self-control apparently. So I'm going to treat this like my Eve Pink one, and I'm going to try to go from the oldest package to the newest package. Per usual, I'm going to start from top to bottom, so I'm going to start with Ravi's. I think this is his latest project. I don't remember if he released one more thing, but this is his Love and Fight album. Very gorgeous packaging. I love this packaging a lot. And on the back has the track listing and of course the name of the album. When I listen to this, I listen to a few of his other older materials. I have a separate playlist with all of his other stuff that I have not listened to because I feel bad I haven't listened to Ravi's stuff because he was my original VIX bias. And so I'll be slowly trekking through that. I don't know if I'm going to make an actual like Miko's Music Connection episode or whatever of Ravi's solo stuff, but maybe. And I might listen to some VIX LR, his collaboration with Leo, and they did a duo thingy. Because I think I listened to like their first release, but I hadn't listened to their second. So I'm a bad Starlight, but there you go. Anyway, it is a box that just opens like this, and then you have the booklet on top, which is nice shiny red with the perforated stuff that you saw in that diamond there. So it's just a nice little booklet, has that Ravi logo on the back. I don't know if you can see that, it's raised up. And you got some nice pictures of Ravi, of course. I'm sure the lyrics are in here as well. There's a lot of good pictures of him. He's still a very handsome man. Here's the lyrics are in the back. Almost dropped the card. So here is the handsome Ravi in his suspenders, and it just says Love and Fight on the back. I have listened to this project. It is very, very good. That's why I was like so quick to jump on buying this one, because I'm still not in a state of like everything he does is great, so I'm not going to blindly buy all of his discography just yet, because there was another project I listened to that I thought was okay, but it didn't like pass my purchase test, which is I have to like really like half or more than half of the project. Then there's this like little circle disc holding the CD, which is very unique and cool, and of course it says Love and Fight on the back. But that's very unique. I've never seen that kind of design before. Underneath that, in the box, we got a bigger card with a picture of Ravi, and I'm sure if you collected it, you'd probably spell out the whole name of the album, The Love and Fight. Then I got some stickers. And then at the very, very bottom, in this little violet box, I don't know if you can see it, there's a chess piece, because there is a theme of chess, and I believe this is the queen. This looks like the queen piece. I guess I do dabble in some chess, so if you ever see me and you want to play chess with me, I'm no expert, I'm not super competitive. I don't think I could like compete in a chess tournament, but I believe this is a queen piece. It also has the his RV logo. I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very tiny, but it's there. Here's another fantastic piece of work that I'm still in the process, work in progress of me actually writing a whole piece about this show and the previous seasons, and I'm still looking for the soundtrack for the first season, which is very hard to find because it's a very good soundtrack. It is Unpretty Rapstar Volume 3. And then we have the lovely, there's like 18 tracks here on the back. I'm not going to like show them off too much in case people have not seen Unpretty Rapstar Season 3, because it'll spoil who made the cut on here. And some of these songs I've heard before I even watched Season 3. I streamed it on Discord with my people. And some of the songs I'm just like, oh, I know this song. I know who wins. Oh, I also know this song. I know who wins. So, anyway, here is what it looks like when you open it. You have this lovely booklet here. You have all of the ladies here, lady rappers who were in the program, and you also have your lyrics inside with the pictures of each contestant that was on there. So not a huge spoiler as far as where the picture placement is that I can think of, but I don't know if you could quickly read what titles were there, but I really liked season 3. Probably like my second favorite season. I am with like everyone else, like first season was like the best season because I didn't know what they were doing, but one day I will find the Unpretty Rapstar season 1 compilation because I really want it. Season 2, there are some songs I like, but I have a huge rant for that season. And I'm going to save that for the post. I finally bought the first mini album of one of my alt boy groups. Unfortunately, they're not together anymore, and one day I'm going to do a follow-up of all the K-pop guy groups that I'm into to follow up with the girl groups, and I probably should do an update of the girl groups like later, I don't know, make a post, I don't know. I'll see, but eventually I'm going to do a K-pop boy group video of boy groups that I'm into and continue on that. I have not forgotten, I will finish that viewer question, but one of my alt boy groups who are no longer together is HotShot, and this is their repackaged first mini album, I'm a HotShot. So sadly they only have like, I think like 2-ish releases. Like of course they had like a non-repackaged one, but I wanted the repackage because it has I'm a HotShot song, which is black on the back. I think they had like some singles or so, but they didn't have a lot of releases, which is really sad, and I wish they were promoted better and had more popularity because they were a fantastic group. You should definitely check them out. So it's just a booklet, and you just open it like this. I always think this is a nice design. Somebody that I don't follow, but I watched a few of his videos recently, and I think he said this is like kind of gold standard K-pop packaging, which is the booklet method, but yeah. I get it. It's nice. And you got your nice photos here. Let's see. Is there a photo card in here? Lyrics are in the very back. There's no photo card, so sad face, but that's okay. I finally have this CD. It's been on my like wish list for many a years, ever since I heard this mini album, and I'm like, I need to buy it, I need to buy it, I need to buy it, and now I finally got it, so I'm glad. I have 2 HotShot CDs. I just wish they had a longer musical journey because they're a fantastic group. I believe I mentioned this in my K-pop Music Town that haul, that I feel bad that I did not keep up with Block B's subunit Bastarz, and I bought their other 2 mini albums. So I think it's just called Bastarz. I think this is the very first one. Here's the track listing. I did go back after I listened to their 3rd mini album, the first CD that I bought that is in that haul in my car, and I went back and listened to their other releases. Some of them I've already listened to, and I'm just like, why did I not pull the trigger on buying their stuff? Now I feel bad, and now I need to like listen to the last Block B release they've made because it's been a very long time. Anyway, it just slides out like this. I was just kind of struggling, distracting you with words. So we have this nice booklet. It says Bastarz. Oh, I got the B.A.P edition. I like B.A.P. He's not my bias in this subunit. P.O. is. He shares the bias spot in Block B with Zico. So we do have lyrics here. I don't know what the difference is between the B.A.P edition and the others, because it does have like group pictures in here, and it does have like the other members, it seems like. Oh, and there are like, yeah, there are some like, I guess there are some like extra like individual pictures of B.A.P, but he's cool. I like him. Very cool, talented guy. Here is the CD here. Very unique. It's on the cover. They're just them, and this tape was there. B.A.P edition. Here's what the back looks like. It has the track listing and credits and like a back picture of them. Hopefully you can see it without like the glare. But that's very cool and unique and different. I can't wait to like re-listen to it and actually like flip through the book like more slowly. Of course, like I said, I got another Bastarz CD. This is Welcome to Bastarz. And the track listens on the back, and it just slides out like this. Very, very simple, very, very easy. The sizes are slightly different, but not too bad when you open it up. Got your nice booklet on this side, CD over here, very, very nice. Of course, got lyrics right here in the back, and got some cool pictures. I realized in the other one, I don't think I had a photo card in it. I think that was just par for the taking, and the reason why I thought of that because I got a group photo card here, and their signatures are on the back, which is pretty cool. The song they promoted on here, I believe, is Make It Rain, because I do see that. But yeah, so not a lot going on, but yeah, you know, your standard fanfare of photos, lyrics, group photo card. The last CD that's in here is, I feel like I'm tapping into a lot of people's nostalgia for like the 2nd gen, 3rd gen stuff. I think these are all from 3rd gen. I don't think it's quite 2nd. I could be wrong. It's a very murky territory. It was really when I was like really into like keeping up and stuff. But I have I got the first like release by this person from the same place, K-pop Music Town. So this is the 2nd release by the former leader of B.A.P, Yongguk. My bias, I don't know if you can tell, it's like purplish. I was trying to get this from Eve Pink, but it was sold out very quickly, which makes me happy. So there's the track listings here. There are different versions of this too, but I wanted this particular version, the photo book version. I think this is just a photo book version. So you have some nice photos here. There was some stuff about to fall out too. So it gives credits for the song, and then you have the song lyrics there. I have not listened to it, but I don't care because Yongguk makes some amazing content. I have like 2 photo cards in here. One of them is kind of like plain. Oh, it's just the regular photo card. I was going to hold both of them. I'm holding the camera, and it just has his name and the name of the album. And then we got this like not holographic, but you know, the ones that like transform when you like move them different ways, which is pretty cool. I'm glad he's releasing, you know, more music. Then I have this like you fold the box kind of thing, and it makes a picture. It's just like his eyes and lips. It's his whole face. I'm not going to be folding that here on camera. I'm just going to keep it here in the book because I'm boring. Then there's this thing. I don't know if it's like a bookmark, but it has some like stats of like when the album released and like his name and stuff, but it has like part of his face is in there, and then on the back is his face again. So I'm just gonna call it a bookmark. But there's a lot of like nice little artistic photos in here. I'm very much anticipating listening to this because I really like his stuff. And then the CD is back here in this like envelope that my hand is on. It's just a little tight fit, but it's in this like this envelope. I don't know if you can see it, but there you go. That is Yongguk. Welcome back to There Is No Continuity because it's a totally different day and my battery died and I changed batteries, and then that one died, and then I had to charge it, and then my guest arrived, and so I had to deal with that, and so now I'm recording. Yay. Anyway, so we're on the first box, and I just decided to combine everything into the second box so I can just get rid of a box. Where I left off at was my first Die Icon Photo Card 101 custom book BTS. I already opened it and kind of looked at it a little bit with Maja because she's the big army in the house. I'm just an old army that just doesn't get excited that often, and she thinks that I'm a fake army. Because I am. So I pre-opened everything, and you know what? I think I'm going to make that a habit now. Every time I do these haul videos, it'll cut down on my editing for sure. Because I have to like open plastic and all that other stuff. I should just do it beforehand. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Anyway. So it's just a binder. It's purple, obviously, because of their whole I purple you, and it says, you know, the name of what's said on the box, and on the back of it says Die Icon. I'm putting my hand here because I know something's going to fall out. I already know what's in it. So when you open this lovely purple binder, it opens from the back. I don't know why, that's a weird way to open it. It says behind BTS since 2018. And then you have this lovely collection of stuff. You have a box, and you have this little keychain photo card holder that's also purple, and it just says D on the back, BTS on the front. I'll most likely put my bias on there. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it as a key ring or anything, but yeah, nothing super special inside. It is just like a metallic purple binder, and then you have this lovely group picture of BTS. And then on the back has their autograph. Let me make sure there's no other pictures inside of here. I think it's just the one. It looks like it's just one thick picture. Yeah, it's just one really thick, high quality picture, which is really nice. I saw this on Instagram and I was like, oh, that sounds like a fun idea. I really liked doing my like Checky organization video. If you haven't checked that out, you should. And so most likely I'll do like another video like that for this. But yeah, you just have these like empty Polaroid file pages, and inside this box are the photo cards. There's a lot of them. I'm not a huge photo card collector. I am a Checky person, but I have two thick stacks of photo cards. Maja kind of like flipped through them, and then I slipped it back in the plastic holder there. I'm not gonna go through them individually, but yeah, that's what one of the stacks looks like. And some of them, you know, they have words on the back and of course member names, so that's super helpful for new people. Some of them have like their signatures on the back as well. So I'm looking forward to like sitting down with you guys and just going through these and putting them in the binder like my Checky one. But I think I'm gonna make it like a live stream type of thing, possibly. I'm still trying to figure it out. I did buy another one because they had 3, so I got 2 out of 3. This one is NCT 127. The one I didn't get was 17, because at the time I was like, oh, I really need to like catch up on 17 stuff. I started listening to them when they debuted and like watched and listened to a few things here and there, but it's a thing that I'm seeing for a lot of groups that are part of like, you know, the Gen 3, I guess. I kind of fell off and didn't keep up. Anyway, it's the same little concept, except it's green, because of course it is, and it just has the same stuff on the back. And of course I'm just holding a little keychain photo card holder that would have fallen out. I did not look at this one, so I don't know what it looks like. This one says City of Angel, NCT 127 since 2019. Of course, we have a box with the photo cards, and then of course it does have a group picture of 127 and all their signatures on the back. So same little format with the pages, and it's saying the group's name and the name of the brand. We can take a little preview of what the photo cards look like in the box, but most likely I will be doing the same thing with the BTS, but make it like its own separate like live stream video or whatever. But yes, so you have another thick stack of photo cards, and different stuff on the back. And of course you're gonna have some, like, I guess, like, multi-member cards and then solo member cards. I have not seen anyone, like, flip through these, but maybe because Instagram has not picked up in the algorithm that I like NCT, that I like other things than Stray Kids, BTS, and ATs, because I do. So surprisingly, when I was going through that box before I threw it away, I was just making sure I got everything out, and apparently I got an extra photo card. It's Season's Greetings 2022 Greetings, and I got RM, nice little exclusive holographic photo card. I was wondering if this came with my Season's Greetings, but I realized I got that up by the K-pop, so obviously it wouldn't have came with it. It came with, I guess, that. And then they gave me some Festa 2021 stickers, BTS stickers. Strangely, I only have, I guess I would have had 7, not 5, but I have 4 sticker sheets, so I have my bias, RM. And then each, like, sticker is, like, a different shot by each member, which is a cute idea. And then I have Suga, who has been climbing up my bias list, my bias record list. Then I have J-Hope, Your Hope, My Hope, J-Hope. And then last but not least is B. Sorry for the pause, but it's B. I knew it was, I got confused. But that was a cool little bonus that was thrown in there. I'm just going to grab from the top. This was its own separate shipment because they sold out of this version of this album, so I'm just going to start with the freebies. I'm still learning member names, so don't kill me, Mon Babies, but I have like got an individual sticker here, member sticker, and then I got Ju Honey because, of course, I always get Ju Honey, I feel like, but recently my friend and I went through they went through all of my photo cards that I got from all the albums I got, and apparently I have majority IM cards, and then probably Ju Honey's second, which is interesting. And then there's the signatures on the back of the photo card. And then I have a sticker sheet. I can't tell who this is. So, like I said, I'm still learning member names, but I got a sticker sheet that came with it. So, I have listened to this album before, and I really liked it. And I wanted the Vibe version. There's other versions of it. It has the track list here on the side, on the spine, which is very unique and different, and it's also on the back here. So, of course, all of the albums look the same on the outside. They're all white, but once you take the cover off, which is what I'm doing right now, first I'll show you what the cover looks like. They have pictures inside as well. Also, this is what the inside covers look like when you do open it. But the outside, once you take that off, the picture is different cover. So I wanted the Vibe version because, I don't know, it seemed like a cool choice. If I wanted to, I try to stay away from jewel case choices for K-pop CDs because I'm like, well, why would you just get a jewel case? That's kind of boring. Don't you want like the extra photo book, the razzmatazz of K-pop packaging? There's some beautiful photos in here, of course. Yep, there's my eyes. There you go. Very nice. And then all of this stuff that's in the middle, there's so much stuff, so let's just go through that. I got a poster. I got a member poster. Is this Ju Honey again? I think that's who that picture was as well. Of course, I'm going to correct myself if I'm wrong, but I think it's the leader. It kind of looks like him. I feel like he's stalking me or something. So I think, yep, this is the CD. I'm not going to open it, or maybe I am, but it's just in this like envelope. I try not to rip the sticker. Just want to make sure it's not a special CD or anything. Yeah, it's just a regular CD with like the title. Sometimes they like to do like a member CD or something. Then I got this heart that you can fold up. I can't tell who this member is, and I can't read it on the back either, but yeah, I got a heart, and then it has like some stuff on the back. But you just fold it up. It has like a guide of how to like fold it, and then you tuck it in and all other stuff. Of course, I'm not going to be doing that. I got a couple photo cards. Oh, I got my bias! Look at him, he's so cute. Such a handsome man. And then it just says, Shape of Love. And then I got I Am and, oh, okay, so I got my bias and my bias wrecker. I Am and Hold On. There you go. Love it. We love to see it. And I got another I Am photo card, but. And then there's a Shape of Love sticker. So there you go. But the thing that came in this particular box, we're gonna go through that. So first, I got some stickers, a free set of stickers. I guess they were just like, oh yeah, because why not? It makes sense. It all makes sense when you see it. So I got some icon stickers for Flashback. I have listened to it, I don't own it or anything. So I got a nice stack of nostalgia in here, and also some stuff I recently listened to that I like that's old. So I'm going to start with the top stack. I got the MOBB album, I got the Minnow version. The other version is the Bobby version, which is sold out on Music Plaza's website, but that's okay because I like Minnow more than Bobby. No shade to Bobby, I do like him. Hopefully you've seen my icon winner thing and know my whole history with Bobby, but yes, I got the Minnow version. And plus, I like blue. And on the back is the track list. I kind of wanted this album for a while because I do remember when it came out, and I liked it, and so when I was doing my research for the winner icon video, it was nice to like re-listen to like the whole collection of songs. But anyway, you have, you know, some pictures and lyrics. Of course, big majority of the pictures in here are Minnow focus, it seems, which is what I like, because I like I said, I like Minnow more than Bobby, but that was a pretty cool collaboration. So of course I got a Minnow card. It's a nice black and white card, and then it just says Minnow on the back. I think there was something else in here in between the pages. I could be wrong. Yeah, that was it. There are a few pictures of like him and Bobby, like this picture there. And then you just have the CD in the back, tucked away in the back pocket. And boom, here you go. So I look forward to jamming out to this album again, now that I have the physical. Next is my very first Brown Eyed Girl album, which is a damn shame. Just shameful, because they are one of my favorite girl groups that are still like somewhat active, and this is the Revive album. I wanted to get this on Eat Pink, but it is sold out, so I'm glad that Music Plaza has it. I'm still trying to get like their like best of album thingy, but I think it's on Yes Asia, I could be wrong. It has the track listing here on the back. They did a nice little booklet style opening. That's what it looks like when you open it. And the booklet's in this like nice little folder pocket that says Brown Eyed Girls. I love how this material feels. It feels very expensive and durable. So we got some beautiful pictures. This is Gia. I'm glad they put names in here, even though I should know all of their names. Here's my bias, Miro. We got a couple photo cards, so forgive me if I botch names, if the names are not on here. I believe this is Guyan. Yeah, there's like a G, so I got a Guyan photo card, and then just on the back. And then I got another photo card. Is this Miro? Yes, it is. I was gonna say, it's my girl Miro. And she signed the back. So those are the 2 photo cards. So you got some nice like glossy pictures in here, and then these pictures that are over here with the lyrics are a more like textured paper, so it's really nice. I'm really looking forward to listening to this one. I don't think I've listened to the Revive album completely. Next is another, like I said, all these are oldies. This is Bad Man, the 3rd mini album by B.A.P, which I will die on their heel of. They should have been so much more popular than like now. I feel like they would have just reached the heights of BTS, honestly. Here's the track listing here. I believe this is like my 3rd B.A.P CD, not counting solos. I kinda might get one of Zillow's solo CDs, and I don't know if I did listen to Jungkook's solo. I might get his too. But I do have Yongguk, as you saw, so he's my bias, he's the leader. But anyway, when you open it, it folds out like this, and we have like this little stenciled out like rabbit, their little mascot. So it's just a little cardboard thing like this, and you can just separate it. It's pretty cool. And of course you have the CD here. I like how their like names right here embossed, and then we have this like booklet with all their little faces and some nice like glossy pictures inside. Sorry, I'm gonna have to hold it really awkwardly. I'm trying not to let stuff fall out. I think there are lyrics in here, yes. So there's the lyrics inside there. And then I believe, yeah, we have a photo card. I can't tell you who this is, but I know I will tell you in post. So sorry, my fellow babies out there that are watching this. So that is the Bad Man album. I really like this. It's really nice. And I believe it's the same size as my Matrix album that I do have. Last but not least, as far as the CD front goes, is Cheetah's 28 Identity. I listened to this album and I instantly fell in love, and I just really love this album. It's very solid rap album. It has 18 tracks on it. The packaging is like this. You just slide it out like that. You have a booklet, and then you have the CD case. So this is the CD case, and on the back it just has like some, just I guess disjointed, whatever, dismembered, figure, whatever. It's just individual body parts. And then you open it and you see Cheetah and then the CD. Very simple design. And here's the booklet. It has, their 2 sides. So you have some gorgeous pictures inside, of course. And the lyrics. I'm very much looking forward to re-listening to this. I'm so happy to have the CD. Oh, also it flips over like that. So you just have like these two sides. I'm assuming that's her name. But yeah. If you have not listened to 28 Identity, highly recommend. I am a little confused that it says Cheetah and Kim Eun-young. I don't know. At first I was just like, maybe I think these are 2 different people, and then I was like, no, maybe that's her actual name. I just have yet to like look that up. I probably should do that. Me and my bad research. That is all the CDs that I bought from Music Plaza. So apparently they have this deal: if you spend $50 or more, you get a free 2 posters. So I think they're just trying to get rid of posters, honestly. So I decided to go along with it, and I did pick 2 posters, even though I don't need posters, because I have no room for posters whatsoever. One of them I picked was BTS's "You Never Walk Alone" poster. Hopefully you can see that. I do have this album, so it's just like, oh, might as well. I mean, it's not like I pre-ordered that album when I bought it. I bought it at a convention. I'm sure I can like throw a card or a link or something. The other was 17's Director's Cut plot version. I got their poster too. I figured why not, since I'm in this like 17 mood and like Mantra's getting into them a lot as well. And I don't have any 17 posters, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Get ready for the segue. Speaking of 17, I bought their Lightstick in preparation for their concert, so I wasn't really planning on getting their Lightstick originally, because really my goal for my Lightstick collection, even though I wasn't planning on getting as many Lightsticks that I have gotten, was to stop after Big Bang and like maybe make an exception for like getting Mamamoo Lightstick, because I do want it. But I was like, oh, I might as well get 17s. Theirs is really pretty, and I'm going to be seeing them soon. And at the time, I only knew that Music Plaza has it. So their box is gorgeous. I love their box. When you open it, it looks like this. I love the packaging of it. I feel like this is by far the best Lightstick packaging that I have seen for a Lightstick. They have some stickers with all 13 members, and of course the SVT for 17. Then we have the 17 like strap. And of course, you should be seeing a video of it, what it looks like lit up, but this is what the Lightstick looks like. It's already like metallic, holographic, and it has little confetti in the middle of the diamond, which is pretty cool. And it says 17 on there, and then SVT on the button. So I'm looking forward to like trying this out at the concert and stuff. And I know I have to like add the app to do all of the Bluetooth stuff if that's going to be active, but it has a nice weight to it. It feels really good. I like the texture and I like the color. This is definitely, out of the Lightsticks that I have, which I don't have a lot actually, this is definitely in my, I guess, top 5, top 3 favorite Lightsticks that I own. So good job, Cletus, on the Lightstick design. I really like this. This is very nice. That's it. That's the haul video. Once again, I apologize for the inconsistency of my appearance and all of that, and that my battery died. I mean, that happens, but I'm quite pleased with Music Plaza. I definitely will be buying from them again. They have a lot of good selections, especially if you like older groups and you are new to them, or like me, didn't have the funds to buy the CDs or places to go or whatever. They're a good source. I'm going to be buying some more old stuff from them for sure. Alright, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.